Extra, extra, read all about it. Spanish-American War is over. Post office thief caught!
Night of terror for East Side excursionists.
Dark days ahead for pigeons. Naval heroes are doing gospel work.
Mr. and Mrs. Hawk celebrate golden anniversary. New miracle drug called aspirin, invented by Mayor. Montreal Shamrocks and Stanley Cup.
Off-hand brakes, world cycling record.
Out for drive in the toilet. Meet you there, that's paperclip. New York City commemorates tonight for us.
Theodore Roosevelt wins election for New York governor.
Refuge expands to house more youth.
Entertainment entrepreneur Meta Larkins buys Bowery Theater.
July 5th, 1899. Trolley strike enters second week.
Hey, Crutchy, where you going? Morning bell ain't rung yet. Get back to sleep.
I want to get there before everybody. Ever since I got the polio, it takes me extra time to warm up my leg.
You kidding me? That bum pin of yours is a gold mine. Hey, you know how many Newsies fake a limb for sympathy? That's why they calls you Crutchy. Because they wish they had one too.
Yeah, pretend is one thing, but Snyder gets the idea I can't make it on my own for real. They'll lock me up in the refuge for good.
Don't worry about nothing. I got your back. What do you think of my latest creation?
Jack, you're regular Michelangelo da Vinci, but how come you always draw pictures of mountains and stuff?
Them streets down there, they sucked the life out of my old man. Well, they ain't doing that to me. You keep your small life in the big city. Give me a big life in a small town, way out west, where a fella can breathe. They say folks is dying to get here. Me, I'm dying to get away to a little town out west that's spanking new. And while I ain't never been there, I can see it clear as day. If you want, I bet you could see it too. Close your eyes, come with me, where it's clean and green and pretty, and they went and made a city out of clay. Why, the minute that you get there, folks will walk right up and say, welcome home, son, welcome home to Santa Fe. Planting crops, splitting rails, swapping tales around the fire.
Except for Sunday when you lie around all day.
Soon your friends are more like family, and they's begging you to stay. Ain't that neat? Living sweet in Santa Fe. Hey, time for drinking's done. Come on, them papes aren't gonna sell themselves.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah.
An earthquake or burning fire,
You know,
burning
I think I'm better at selling papers than you. Let's make a bet on it.
Sure. You know, if I sell more papers than you buy me a loaf of bread for a week.
One sec. Hey! Hey, Albert, Nancy, Specs, Pigtail!
Hey, Raves, papes ain't moving like they used to. I need a new sound spot. You got any ideas?
From Model Alley to the harbor, there's easy pickings guaranteed. Try any banker, bum, or barber, they almost still knows how to read.
Jack! It's a crooked game we're playing, one we'll never lose. Long as suckers don't mind paying just to give bad news.
In a fine life, carrying the banner through it all. A mighty fine life, carrying the banner tough and tall. When that bell rings, we goes where we wishes, squeeze as free as fishes, sure beats washing dishes. What a fine life, carrying the banner home for y'all.
Morning, miss. Can I interest you in the latest news?
The paper isn't out yet.
I'd be delighted to bring it to you personally.
Gee, thanks.
Hey, Jack, who's that?
Beats me. She's way out of my league, whoever she is.
Crutchy, what's the lake say? Gonna rain?
No rain. Partly cloudy, clear by evening.
They ought to bottle that leg of yours.
And the limb sells 50 papers a week all by itself.
I don't need the limp to sell papes. I got personality.
And don't forget, ingenuity. If I hate the headline, I'll make up a headline and I'll say anything I have to.
'Cause a 2 for a penny. If I take too many, weasel just makes me eat on after. Got a feeling about the headline eyes. We'll see a headline trade. Who's gonna sell like we was giving on my
What a swing.
About to make a Newsies day. We'll never lose the next edition. Give us an earthquake or a war. How about a crooked politician? Yeah, that ain't news no more. Uptown to Grand Central Station, down to City Hall. We improves our circulation, walking till we fall. We're always out there, carrying the banner, mailman. We're always out there, soaking every sucker that we can. Here's the headline, Newsies on a mission, kill the competition, sell the next edition. We'll be out there, carrying the banner, see us out there, carrying the banner, always out there, carrying the banner. Hey, look, they're putting up the headline.
It'll make some sound like an earthquake or something.
A nice clear picture.
The trolley strike? Not again.
3 weeks of the same old story.
They're killing us with that snoozer.
Hey, make way, step aside.
Dear me, what is that unpleasant aroma? I fear the sewer may have backed up during the night.
Or could it be
The Delancey Brothers! Hey, Oscar, word on the street says you and your brother took money to rough up striking trolley workers.
So, it's honest work.
Beating on defenseless workers?
Gotta take care of your own, am I right?
I heard your dad was one of them trolley workers.
He was.
Till we took care of him.
What's the matter? Can't stand on your own feet.
Now that's not a nice thing to do to my family. Morris,
You ain't got no family.
the Newsies are my family. And if you mess with one of them, you mess with me.
And me.
5 to 1, Jack's done some.
Morning, Weasel. Did you miss me?
The name's Bonzo.
Ain't that what I said? I'll take the usual.
100 papers for the wise guy. I'll take 50. 50 for Ace. Next.
Good morning, Mr. Weissel.
50 papers for Crunchy. Have a look at this. A new kid.
I'm new too.
Don't worry, rubs right off. I'll take 20 newspapers, please.
20 for the newbie. Let's see the dime.
I'll pay you when I sell them.
Funny kid. Come on, cash in front.
But whatever I don't sell, you buy back, right?
This kid's a riot. Cough up the cash or blow. Let's go. Move along. Hurry up. Albert, let me see your money.
You know, you have a very interesting face. Ever think about getting into the moving pictures?
You really think I could?
Sure, buy a ticket. They let anyone in.
Sorry, excuse me. I paid for 20, but you gave me 19.
Beat it.
New kid's right, Weasel. You only gave him 19. I'm sure it was an honest mistake. On account of Oscar and can't count to 20 with his shoes on.
Here, now take a hike.
Give him another 50 papes.
I don't want more papers.
What kind of newsie don't want more papes?
I'm no charity case. I don't even know you.
This here is the famous Jack Kelly. He once escaped jail on the back of Teddy Roosevelt's carriage. Made all the papes. And I'm Casey, but my pals call me Crutchy.
How old are you, kid?
I'm 10. Almost. If anyone asks, you're 7.
Younger sells more papes. And if we're gonna be partners,
Who
then...
said we want a partner?
Selling with Jack is the chance of a lifetime. You learn from him, you learn from the best.
If he's the best, what's he need with me?
Because this one's mug could easily sell 1,000 papes a week. Right, Crutchy?
Look sad, kid. We're gonna make millions.
I'm Les, and this is my brother David.
Nice to meet you, Davey. My 2 bits come off the top. Then we split everything. 70-30.
50-50. You wouldn't try to pull a fast one on a little kid, would ya?
60-40. And that's my final offer.
Deal.
Deal.
That's disgusting.
It's just business. Newsies! Hit the streets. The sun is up, the headline stinks, and this kid ain't getting any younger.
We're always out there, carry the banner, man, oh man. We're always out there, soaking every sucker that we can. Here's the headline, Newsies on a mission, kill the competition, sell an expedition. We'll be out there, carrying the banner, see us out there, carrying the banner, always out there, carrying the banner.
The world is in trouble. Our circulation is down for the 3rd quarter in a row.
We could use an exciting headline, Mr. Pulitzer.
What have we got today?
The trolley strike.
That's not exciting. It's epic.
It's boring. Folks want to know, is the trolley coming or ain't it?
Big photos attract readers, sir.
Do you know what big photos cost?
But without flashy photos or headlines, how are we supposed to sell more papers?
We don't sell papers. Newsies sell papers.
That's ridiculous.
We don't sell papers. Newsies sell papers.
That's brilliant.
Thanks.
Right now, we charge the Newsies 50 cents for 100 papers.
What if we raise the price to 60 cents per 100?
A mere tenth of a penny per paper.
Every newsie would have to sell 125 papers to earn the same amount.
Exactly. And my circulation would grow.
What if you gave them an incentive to sell more papers, like a bonus?
This is a business, not a charity. Those children need to learn the value of hard work just like I did when I was their age. I started out with nothing, and look at me now.
You're a kingmaker and inspiration.
A role model for the young and destitute.
This is a real-life lesson in economics. In a week's time, the Newsies will be working twice as hard, and they'll be twice as proud of themselves. Hey, they'll thank me for this someday.
Yeah, someday.
Price for Newsies goes up in the morning.
Hurrah!
Hurrah.
sink 'em to sleep, why don't you? Extra! Extra! Terrified flight from burning inferno! You heard the story right here. Thanks.
You just made that up.
Did not. I said she heard it right here, and she did.
My father taught us not to lie.
And mine taught me not to starve.
Hey, just got my last paper. Is it natural, Jack?
I got one more.
So let her pay for it.
Buy a pape from a poor orphan.
Of course I'll take a newspaper. Here's a dad.
Born to the breed.
This is so much better than school.
Don't even think about it. When Pop goes back to work, we go back to school. Our father tangled with a delivery truck on the job. Messed up his leg bad, so they fired him. That took him, we had to find work.
Yeah, that makes sense. Too bad about your, dad.
Jack, it's Snyder, Amscray.
Jack Kelly.
Run for it!
Stop! Get him!
Hey, who was that?
That was Snyder the Spider, a real sweetheart.
Runs a jail for underage kids called the Refuge.
The more kids they lock up, the more money the city pays them.
Problem is, all the money goes straight into Snyder's own pocket.
Do yourself a favor and steer clear of Snyder and the Refuge.
Your son just took her seat.
Thanks, Pat.
Hey, Miss Meta!
Jack Kelly, get over here and give me a hug.
Oh, Davey, Les, may I present Miss Meta Larkin, finest star on the Bowery today. She also owns the joint.
A pleasure.
Nice to meet you, kids. And these amazing young ladies are the Bowery Brigade, hardest working artists in the city. Say hello, girls.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm David.
What are you, triplets? Ada, pleasure's mine, I'm quite sure. I'm Olive. How do you do? This here's Pat, Ethel, and Bethany.
Wow, we real live troopers.
And who's this little cutie pie?
I'm Les.
This is Les.
I'm Les.
You know what they say, girls.
Less is more.
Places.
Thanks, Pat.
I'm Les.
Hey, Crutchy, how's the leg doing today?
Sunny with 0% chance of rain.
That's why Casey.
Miss Meta, we've got a little situation out on the street. Mind if we had it here for a while?
It's time to the spider after you again. Make yourself at home.
Hey, Jack, did you really escape jail in the back of Teddy Roosevelt's carriage?
He sure did. What would the governor be doing at a juvenile jail?
So happens he was running for office and wanted to prove he cared about orphans and such. And so while he got his mug in the paper, I got my butt in the back seat and we rode off together.
You really know Governor Roosevelt?
Well, he don't, but I do. Teddy's a real patron of the arts. Been a big fan of mine for years. By the way, Jack, can you paint me a few more of these backdrops? Things have been going so well, I think we pay you now.
I couldn't take your money, Miss Meta.
You pictured that?
It's really good.
Your friend's quite the artist.
Don't get carried away. It's a bunch of trees.
The boy's got a natural aptitude.
Geez, I never knew no one with an aptitude.
Miss Meta, you're on.
Kids, stay as long as you like. You're with Meta now. Ready, girls?
Break a leg, Miss Meta.
Why did they tell her to break a leg? Don't they like her?
It means good luck in theater lingo.
You guys can watch from out back. I'm going out front.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the magnificent Meta Larkin and her Bowery Brigade.
Well, howdy ho, everybody. Welcome to my theater.
Yes, sir. It's a brand new century, which means a brand new set of rules for women. And the brigade and I are going to tell you all about them. Maestro, if you please. Dear Father, said I, won't you tell me the wonders my future may hold? Said he, Deborah Sue, what's the matter with you? You're a dame and dames do like they're told. You thought girls should be seen and not heard, but I'm planning to have the last word. I'm more than just a pretty face. Don't try to put me in my place. You think there's all these big things ladies can't do, or is it that you're scared me too? I'm better than you. I'm gonna take my turn at bat. There's lots of ways to skin her rat. George Washington found glory from the armies he led. But look what Betsy Ross did with a needle in bed. So don't be fooled by the powder and lies. I'm more than just a pretty face.
Well, hello again.
Hi, so where's the paper you promised me?
Sold out. What you writing?
I'm a reporter. I'm reviewing the show for the New York Sun, and I'm not in the habit of talking to strangers.
Then you're gonna make a lousy reporter. Name's Jack Kelly.
I'm Catherine. What is it you're drawing?
Oh, just Miss Meta and the girls. Here, maybe you could use it for your review.
Wait, you drew this? Just now. I'm impressed.
Hello, you guys got in for free. At least pay attention.
Sorry, Meta.
She's more than just a pretty face. Don't try to put her in her place.
Cause let's be fair, men can do certain things right.
Like burping out their din and then snoring all night. They're sad to see your bubble burst, but starting now it's ladies first. And reporters and cops.
We won't have time for housework, but we'll lend you warm ups.
Cause I am constantly taking up space. I'm more than just a pretty face.
Oh, that's included.
More than just a pretty face.
See you in Congress.
More than just a pretty face.
How many did you buy?
I bought 50, sold 49. Looks like you owe me a loaf of bread every day for a week.
Yeah.
Morning. Sorry we're late. We had to help our mom with something.
They got a motor? I was gonna get me one of those.
We have a father, too.
Well, ain't they the hoi polloi?
So, how's it going today? Here comes now.
New newsy price, 60 cents per 100.
What'd you say?
They jacked up the price of the papes, 10 cents more per 100.
What? This is crazy!
What's everybody standing around for?
Get a load of this, Jack.
Walter, don't make it up already.
Good joke, Weasel. Really got the guys going. I'll take 100 and be on my way.
100 will cost you 60.
That's a highway robbery. Me and the crew will take a hike over the Journal of the Sun.
Yeah!
I'll save you the walk. They have their price too.
It's the same all around town. New day, new price.
Why the jack up?
I don't make the rules. I just work here. So are you buying or moving on?
Come here, everybody.
They can't just do that, can they?
Why not? It's their paper.
It's their world.
Ain't we got no rights?
We've got the right to do what they tell us to do.
we got the right to protest.
And we also got the right to starve. Come on, let's get our papes and hit the streets while we still can.
Here's the deal. If we don't sell papes, nobody sells papes. Nobody goes to that wagon until they put the price back where it belongs.
You mean like a strike?
Yeah, David, we're on strike.
I didn't say the word.
We shut down this bus like them workers shut down the trolleys.
And the cops will bust our heads. Half of them strikers is laid up with broken bones.
Cops ain't gonna care about a bunch of kids. Right, Davey? We stick together, we can do anything.
Well, before you can strike, you gotta be a union. And a union gotta have official membership.
What do you call them?
And officers.
I nominate Jack Kelly for president.
Yeah! Jack!
Now what?
If you want to strike, the membership's got to vote.
All right. Now, what do you guys say? Do we roll over and let Pulitzer pick our pockets, or do we strike?
Strike!
The Newsies of Lower Manhattan are now officially on strike.
What next?
I guess we've got a union.
Yeah.
Pulitzer and Hearst, they think we're nothing. Are we nothing?
No!
Pulitzer and Hearst, they think they got us. Do they got us?
No!
Even though we ain't got hats or badges, we're a union just by saying so. And the world will know.
What's to stop some other kids come along to sell our papes?
Just let them try.
No, we can't beat up on other newsies. We have to stick together. What's it gonna take to stop the wagons? Are we ready?
Yeah!
What's it gonna take to stop the scammers?
Yeah!
We'll do what we gotta do until we break the will of mighty Bill and Joe.
And the world will know, and the journal too. Mr. Hearst and Pulitzer, have we got news for you? See, the world don't know, but they're gonna pay.
Instead of mocking headlines we'll be making on today.
And our ranks will grow,
And we'll kick their rear.
yeah! And the world will know that we've been here.
When the circulation bell starts ringing, will we hear it?
No!
What if the Delancey's come out singing? Will we hear it?
No! When you got 100 voices singing, who can hear a lousy whistle blow? And the world will know that this ain't no game. That we got a ton of rotten fruit and perfect tame. We've been down too long, and we paid our dues.
And the things we do today will be tomorrow's news.
And the die is cast, and the torch is passed, and our roar will rise, the streets will up, and our ranks will grow and grow and grow, and so the world will feel the fire and finally know.
Newsies! Circle up.
I'd say we launched our strike in a most auspicious manner. Now, I don't know what you just said, but we sure scared the bejeebas out of Weasel.
Yeah! Did you see the Delanceys? They didn't know which was up.
So, what's next?
Now we have to spread the word. Let the rest of the city's newsies know about the strike. Strengthen numbers.
You heard the man. Split up and spread the word.
We'll take Harlem.
I got Midtown.
Specs, you take Queens. Tommy Boy, take the East Side, and who wants Brooklyn? Come on. Who wants Brooklyn? Spot Conlon's turf? Albert, you telling me you scared of Brooklyn?
I ain't scared of no turf, but that spot con give me a little jittery.
Fine. Then me and Davey will take Brooklyn.
Why is everyone so scared of Brooklyn?
What are you doing here?
Asking a question. Have you got an answer? Why is everyone so afraid of Brooklyn?
Because Spot Conlon is the toughest newsie in town.
And Brooklyn is the 6th largest city in the entire world. If you got Brooklyn, you got the mother load.
Wouldn't a strike be more effective if someone in charge knew about it?
Hey, you got a name?
Catherine Plummer. It's my byline, the name I publish under.
She's a dame reporter to the New York Sun. Shouldn't you be at the ballet or the flower show or something?
Look, I know a great story when I see one. Couple of ragtag Davids take on local Goliath.
Hey, that's good. We never said that.
You didn't have to. I did.
Look, I've seen a lot of papes in my time, and I ain't never noted no girl reporter writing hard news.
Wake up to the new century, Mr. Kelly. It's 1899. The game's changing. How about an exclusive interview?
I say we save any exclusive for a real reporter.
Look, I'm trying to do what's never been done before, just like you and your strike.
I don't know.
See anyone else getting you the time of day? Oh, all right, so I'm just busting out of the social pages, but you give me the exclusive, let me run with the story, and I promise I'll get you the space. You help me, and I'll help you.
Give her a chance, she's all right.
Yeah, Muriel's right. If a girl can sell papes, why can't she write them?
All right, here's your chance. If you help us, we help you. Deal?
Deal.
All right, now this is your story. Pulitzer and Hearst gotta respect the rights of the working kids of this city.
They can't just change the rules when they feel like it.
That's right. We do the work, so we get a say.
We've got a union.
Yeah. You really think we could be in the papes?
If your protest shuts down a paper like The World, you're gonna make the front page.
You want a story? Be in front of the distribution wagon tomorrow morning and you'll get one. And make sure your pal brings that camera.
You can count on me.
Come on, Les, I better take you back home.
But, David, what are we going to say to Mom and Dad when we come back with no money?
I guess some things are worth going hungry for. Jack, I'll meet you back here to head to Brooklyn.
You bet.
So, Mr. Kelly, what's your story? Working your way through art school? That drawing you did at the theater showed real talent.
Art school? You kidding me? I'm just a newsie.
You're not just a newsie. You're their leader. What are your hopes for tomorrow's strike?
Today we stopped newsies from carrying out papes, but the wagons still deliver to the rest of the city. Tomorrow, we stop the wagons.
Are you scared?
Good question. Do I look scared? But, ask me again in the morning.
Good answer. Good night, Mr. Kelly.
Hey, Plummer. Write it good. We've both got a lot riding on you.
You heard the man. Write it good. No pressure. Newsies, stop the world. Well, the hyperbole never hurt anybody. With all eyes fixed on the trolley strike, there's another battle brewing in the city. And if I could just write about it. Come on, Catherine. The kids are counting on you. Oh, you poor kids. Write what you know, so they say. All I know is I don't know what to write or the right way to write it. This is Pig Lady. Don't screw it up. This is not some little vaudeville I'm reviewing. Poor little kids versus a rich, greedy, sour puss. It's a cinch. It could practically write itself, and let's pray it does. Cause I may have mentioned I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I insane? This is what what I've been waiting for. Well, that plus the screaming of 10 angry editors. A girl? That's a girl. How the heck is that even legal? Look, just go and get her. Not only that, there's a story behind the story. Thousands of children exploited, invisible. Speak up, take a stand, and there's someone to write about it. That's how things get better. Give life's little guys some ink, and when it dries, just watch what happens. Those kids will live and breathe right on the page, and once they're center stage, you watch what happens. And who's there with her camera and her pen? As boys turn into men, they'll storm the gates, and then just watch what happens when they do. A modern-day David is poised to take on the rich and powerful Goliath. With the swagger of one twice his age, armed with nothing more than a few nuggets of truth, Jack Kelly stands ready to face the behemoth Pulitzer. Now that's how you turn a kid into a legend. Give those kids and me the brand new century and watch what happens. It's David and Goliath, do or die. The fight is on and I can't watch what happens. But all I know is nothing happens if you just give in. It can't be any worse than how it's been, and it just so happens that we just might win. So whatever happens, let's begin.
Is anyone else coming?
Don't got a clue.
We need backup. Pulitzer's goon's gonna make mincemeat out of us.
They're gonna pound us into smithereens.
Bring them on, I say.
Wait, you see Spock Holland? Is Brooklyn coming?
Brooklyn wanted proof we weren't gonna fold at the first sign of trouble is all.
Are we?
We are not. There's us and Harlem and...
Not so fast, boss. Harlem wants to know what Brooklyn's gonna do.
How about Queens?
Queens will be right here back to yourself.
You see...
As soon as I get the nod from Brooklyn.
I got the same fisheye in Midtown.
Say, Oscar, I think we got a bum information about a strike happening here.
My school bus and I'm accused of ARS.
Are we doing the right thing?
Sure we are.
Maybe we put this off a day or two.
No.
Like it or not, we can't back down now. Now is the time we take a stand. Come on. Tell him, Davy.
Now is the time to seize the day. Stare down the odds and seize the day. Minute by minute, that's how you win it. We will find a way. But let us seize the day.
Hey, Jack, look what I made. Good, huh? Strike.
That's great. Hey, Specs, any sign of reinforcements? Davy.
Now is the time to seize the day. Stare down the odds and seize the day. Once we've begun, if we stand as one, someday becomes somehow, and a prayer becomes a vow,
and the strike starts here and now.
Yesterday they had dinner, but we will not buy your papers. My brother just hopes to get that.
Papes for the Newsies. Line them now. Papes ain't gonna sell themselves.
I really do.
Who are they?
Scabs.
They think they can just waltz in here and take our jobs?
We can handle them.
Let's soak them.
No, we all stand together or we don't have a chance. Jack?
Listen. Pulitzer thinks that we're gutter rats with no respect for nobody, including each other. Is that who we are?
No!
Listen. Listen. For the sake of all the kids in every sweatshop, factory, slaughterhouse in this city, I beg you, throw down your papes and join the strike.
Please?
I'm with ya.
Me too. You're kidding, right?
At the end of your answer, them or them?
Oh, what the heck? My father's gonna kill me anyway.
Yeah!
Now is the time to seize the day.
Now is the time to seize the day.
Answer the call and don't delay.
Answer the call or don't delay. Wrongs will be righted if we're united. Let us seize the day. Housed into Harlem, look what's begun. One for all and all for one. Strike! 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 Oh, strike! Now it's time to seize the day. Now it's time to make and pay. Nothing can break us, no one can make us quit before we're done. One for all and all for one, for all and all for one, for all and all for one.
Newsies! It's the Bulls!
Oh my gosh, it's Snyder.
Jack Kelly, you can't run forever! Run, Jack, I'll hold him off. Run, Jack! Run, Jack! Newsies forever!
Everybody go home.
Let me go far away, somewhere they will never find me, and tomorrow won't remind me of today. When the city's finally sleeping and the moon looks old and gray, I get on a train that's bound for Santa Fe. And I'm gone, and I'm done No more running, no more lying, no more fat old men denying me my pay. Just a moon so big and yellow, it turns night right into day. Dreams come true, yeah they do, in Santa Fe.
Dear Jack, greetings from the refuge. How are you? I'm okay. Guess I wasn't much help yesterday. Snyder soaked me real good with my crutch. Oh yeah, Jack. This is Crutchy, by the way. These here guards, they is rude. They say jump kid, you jump or you're screwed. But the food ain't so badly so far, 'cause so far they ain't brung us no food. Ha ha. Anyway, so guess what? There's a secret escape plan I got. Tie a sheet to the bed, toss the end out the window, climb down then take off like a shot. Maybe though, not tonight. I ain't slept and my legs still ain't right. Hey, but Pulitzer, he's going down. And then Jack, I was thinking we might just go, like you were saying, where it's clean and green and pretty, with no buildings in your way, and use riding Palominos every day. Once that train makes I'll be fine, good as new. But there's one thing I need you to do. In the alley you said that a family looks out for each other. So you tell all the fellas for me to protect one another. The end. Your friend, your best friend. Go get 'em, Crutchy.
We got creamed yesterday by them goons.
I heard they arrested Crutchy. Did they get Jack too?
No one's seen him.
Good morning, everyone.
What's so good about it?
Would you get a load of these glum mugs? Could these really be the same heroes who made the front page of the New York Sun?
The front page of what?
Newsies, stop the world. Now that's a headline even Albert could sell.
Would you look it? That's me. Wait till my old man gets a load of this. I won't be last in line for the tub tonight.
You really got us in the pape?
You got yourselves in the pape. Where's Jack? Did they take him to the refuge?
He got away. Can we please just drink in this moment? I'm famous.
How much does being famous pay?
You don't need money when you're famous. They gives you whatever you want, gratis.
Such as?
A pair of new shoes with matching laces. A permanent box at the Sheepshead races. My personal mug on a wooden nickel. Look at me, I'm the king of New York. Suddenly, I'm respectable, staring right at your lousy with stature. And there I've
the king in New York. I saw go watching the chick that's twirling.
My very own bed in an indoor toilet. A barbershop haircut that cost a quarter.
A regular beat for the Star Reporter.
And straight punk.
She's the king in New York.
Who'da thunk? I'm the king of New York.
We were sunk, pale and beautiful.
Bunch of wet noodles.
Pulitzer poodles. I gotta be either dead or dreaming. 'Cause look at that paint with my face bleeding. Tomorrow they may wrap fishes in it, but I was a star for 1 whole minute. Look at me, I'm the king of New York. Wait and see, this is done. Hang both in the Lancey's, tea and air fancy. Flash pots are shooting bright as the sun. I'm one highfalutin son of a gun. I guarantee, no one's tapped out. I ain't tapped out. I'm the king of New York. Friends may flee, let them ditch you. Snap one picture, you're the king of New York. History. Front page story, guts and glory, I'm the king. I'm New York!
Jack, here's the thing I owe you for the first backdrop, plus the 2 new ones, and even a little something extra to counter, because I'm gonna miss you so.
Miss Meta, you're a gem. Thanks.
Just remember, Jack, if you ever go somewhere and it turns out not to be the right place, you can always go somewhere else. But if you're running away from something, nowhere is ever the right place.
But I gotta get out of the city. It's killing me.
Maybe you should read this letter first. Specs dropped it off while you're baiting.
Hey, Miss Meta!
Well, hello there. You Newsies sure are making your own headlines, aren't you?
Well, that's why we've come. You haven't seen Jack, have you?
He's been painting all night. How can I help you?
We'd like to hold a rally tonight for the Newsies, but we need a safe place to do it.
And you want to use my theater?
Please.
Hey, that's good, kid. You should really get into acting. And just so happens, we're dark tonight, so theater's all yours.
Wow, thank you.
Happy to help the cause.
Phoebe, did you find Jack? Is he here?
He'll be right out, Miss Plummer. And thank you for the swell review. It really helped business.
Just, doing my job. Jack, there you are.
And that's my cue to exit. See you rebels back here tonight at 6. Vive la resistance.
How about letting a pal know you're alive? Where have you been? We couldn't find you.
Ever think I didn't want to be found?
Have you seen the pape? We made front page news. Above the fold.
Good for you.
What's with the attitude? Catherine wrote a great story.
Thanks, Davy. Everyone wants to meet the famous Jack Kelly.
Even Spot Collins and I could say next event you can count on Brooklyn. How about that?
But we got stomped into the ground.
Yeah, but with the press like this, our fight is far from over.
Jack, you have to come to the meeting tonight. The Newsies need you. They look up to you. They'll listen to you. You're their leader.
Save your breath. It's hopeless.
Hey, Jack, what's that supposed to be?
Santa Fe.
It's beautiful.
It is. As soon as I get me enough money, I'm gonna move there.
Hey, it's good to have a plan.
It's not a plan. It's just a dream. Another dream that's not gonna happen. Like the strike.
It's not just a dream. Not after tonight's rally. A citywide meeting where every Newsie gets a say and a vote. And we do it after working hours so no one loses a day pay. Is that smart?
You wanna see how smart it is? Take a look at this.
amazing. You've got a real talent. You should be inside the paper illustrating, not outside hawking it.
You kidding me? I'm a newsie.
Which is why you have to come to the rally tonight.
No, I ain't gonna put none of my pals back in danger.
We're doing something that's never been done before. How could that not be dangerous?
Specs run me a letter from Crutchy at the refuge. They beat the kids so bad. What if Crutchy don't make it? You want to show her that for 1/10 of a penny a pape?
Jack, you said it yourself. My family wouldn't be in this mess if my father had a union. This is a fight we have to win.
How would quitting now do Crutchy any good?
Come on, Davy. We better go. There's not that much time. We gotta go spread the word.
Have to go too. I'm late. Please, Jack. Just come to the meeting.
See you tonight?
I'll think about it.
Should've got that big mouth of yours shut.
End of the line for you, Jack.
What the heck?
But, Mr. Pulitzer, how can you express so much sympathy for the trolley workers yet have none for the Newsies?
Because the trolley workers are striking for a fair contract. The Newsies are striking against me.
That Jack Kelly seems to be quite an effective leader.
I have it on good authority that Jack Kelly was arrested for stealing food and clothing. I want a public example made of him.
Mr. Pulitzer, Jack Kelly's here. He looks pretty roughed up. Poor boy.
Ah, the guest of honor, right on schedule. And not a peep out of you, young lady. You're in enough trouble as it is. Which Jack Kelly is this? The charismatic union organizer or the thief and escaped convict?
Which one gives us more in common, Joe?
Impudence is a bad taste when crawling for mercy.
Crawling? Dragged is more like it. You may run the city, but there are some of us who can't be bullied. Even some reporters.
Such as that young woman who made yesterday's news. Talented girl. Catherine, come here. I trust you know my daughter, Catherine. Yes, my daughter. You're probably asking, why the nom de plume? I offered Catherine a life of wealth and leisure, but instead she decided to pursue a career and wanted to do it on her own.
Jack,
Don't trouble the boy with your problems, dearest. Mr. Kelly has a plate full of his own. Wouldn't you say so, Warden Snyder?
Hello, Jack. I saved a little bunk for you back at the refuge. The other delinquents will be so happy to see you back behind bars.
Defy me, Jack, and I'll make sure your friend with the crutch never leaves the refuge.
Mr. Pulitzer, I do wish you reconsider.
Answer me, Jack. Do you want all your little pals rotting away in jail? All because of you?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Now, I'll tell you what. If you speak against this hopeless strike tonight, I'll see your pockets are filled with enough cash to take you to, where was it?
Santa Fe.
And a person in this room who don't know you stink.
And if they know me, they know I don't care. Now, what do you say, Jack? Do we have a deal?
place on earth. Pay us a visit and see what we meet. And when you do, we'll take you halfway to Queens. Now them soakers looking for a soak. What a sad way to end a career. Things are joke, but if things are joking, loud and clear. Manhattan's here, flashing tear. Richmond's here, one time's here. Brooklyn's here, loud and clear. Queens is here. Spot Conlon! Brooklyn's got your back, brother.
Newsies of New York City, welcome to my theater and to the start of your revolution. Long live the resistance.
Let's hear for Spot Conlon in Brooklyn.
Let's see what Pulitzer has to say to us now. Hey, Davey, where's Jack? Yeah, where's Jack? We want him.
Sorry, kid, no signing yet. Looks like you're doing a solo.
You can do it, Davey.
Newsies of New York. Look at what we've done. We're making history. We've got newsies from every pape and every neighborhood here tonight. Tonight, we declare that we're just as much a part of this new paper as any reporter or editor. We are done being treated as kids. From now on, they will treat us as equals.
You want to be treated like an adult? Then start acting like one.
And here's Jack.
All right, Mr. Pulitzer raised the price of papes without giving us a single word, and that was a lousy thing to do. So we go on strike. But we gotta be realistic. How many days can you go without making money? However long, believe me, Pulitzer can go longer. Pulitzer has personally given me his word that if we disband the union, he won't raise the price of papes again for another 2 years. I say we take the deal. All we need to do is vote no on the strike. We gotta vote no.
Here's your money, Jack. You should feel very proud of yourself.
Speech you made.
Who said you could look at my drawings?
Meta gave them to me.
Give them back.
These are drawings of the refuge, aren't they? Is it really what it's like in there? 3 kids, 2 bed and vermin everywhere?
Why should I tell you anything? You double-crossed us to your father. Your father.
Joseph Pulitzer, maybe my father. I wanted to make it on my own, without his help. I told you my profession name was Plumber, and it is.
I don't know what to believe no more.
Believe me, Jack, I'm on your side. But I need to know you didn't turn your back on the Newsies just for the money.
They kicked our butts all over Newsy Square thanks to my big mouth. No way I'm putting my pals back in danger like that.
But I have an idea.
No, I'm through.
You know, Jack, being boss doesn't mean having all the answers. Just the brains to recognize the right one when you hear it.
Okay, I'm listening.
The strike was your idea, the rally was Davies, and my idea will take us to the finish line.
Ha, the Children's Crusade? Now there's a headline.
For the sake of all the kids in every sweatshop, factory, and slaughterhouse in New York, I beg you, join us. With these words, you challenge our whole generation to help each other.
I can't believe it. People like you would never give me any time of day, and you're out here carrying the banner. Why?
We all need something to believe in, Jack. I believe in this story. I believe in you, and so do the Newsies.
We gotta let your father know this century belongs to us.
Exactly. If we published my words with your drawings, and every kid under 21 read it and stayed home from work, or better yet, came to Newsies Square and actually joined the strike, even my father couldn't ignore that.
Yeah, but the only problem is we have nowhere to print. Your father runs all the printing presses in town.
Right. I know where there's a printing press no one would ever think we'd use.
Then why are we still standing here?
Follow me, come on.
Now is the time to seize the day, tear down the odds and seize the day. Minute by minute, that's how you win it. We will find a way, but let us seize the day.
The sale of your dad's newspaper?
The janitor's been working here since he was 8 and hasn't had a raise in 20 years. He's with us 100%. The old printing press is inside.
You bring enough newsies to keep us covered?
You could have a hoe down here with all we got, and there's more on the way.
Good. Tell me to keep it quiet.
It's good to have you back.
Let's do this thing.
There she is, my father's very first printing press. Just think, while he snores blissfully in his bed, we'll be using his own press to take him down.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Is that what they put the tapes on?
That's right. As we print the papes, Jojo, you'll pass them to the Newsies and they'll spread them to all the working kids in New York. After that,
It's up to them.
I can see why they tossed this old girl down to the cellar, but I think she'll do the job. A little grace and she'll be good as gold.
This is Dorothy. She knows just about everything there is to know about printing.
You work for one of the papes?
My father owns the Trib.
Whoa.
And this is Bill, who typeset an article for us.
Bill. So I suppose you're the son of William Randolph Hearst?
I'm proud to be part of your evolution.
Well, now, ain't that something? Your pop owns the Trib, the New York Journal.
I know.
Wow.
Jack, let's get rolling. I have to get these papes and your drawings to someone who'll be very interested to see them. Jack?
It's just, I don't think I could ever feel like this. Like something I believed in, something important, was actually possible. There's change coming once and for all. You makes the front page, and man, you is major news. Tomorrow they'll see what we are, and sure as a star, we ain't come this far.
This is the story we needed to write, that's been kept out of sight, but no more. In a few hours, by dawn's early light, we'll be ready to fight us a war. This time we're in it to stay, talk about seizing the day.
Writing ink or in blood to see saying either way. Freeze them until they pay.
In words of Union Leader Jack Kelly, we will work with you. We will even work for you, but we will be paid and treated as valuable members of your organizations.
Here we go.
Good luck, Jack.
You too, Catherine.
This is for kids shining shoes on the street with no shoes on their feet every day. This is for kids running blood in the shops while the bosses and cops look away. Look at us all standing tall, gathered and rare in a brawl. Armies of guys who are sick of the lies, getting ready to rise to the call. Once and for all, the big one of the wall to take down us. They take the run in this town, but this town will shut down without us. 10,000 kids in the square, 10,000 kids in the square.
10,000
entire city is shutting down. No one is working anywhere, and everybody is blaming you.
They're all calling the mayor, the manufacturers, the publishers, in such language.
You can't just barge in here.
How's everybody doing this morning?
You're behind this? We had a deal.
And it came with a money-back guarantee. Thanks for your lessons on the power of the press.
These youngsters put out a pretty good paper. Very convincing.
I'd sign up before someone else grabs our way.
This all began because you wanted to sell more papers, but now your circulation is down 70%.
Why didn't you just come talk to us?
Because guys like Joe don't talk when nothing's like us. But a wise reporter once told me, a real boss don't need to know all the answers, just has to have the smarts to snatch the right one when he hears it.
In case you haven't noticed, Mr. Pulitzer, we got you surrounded.
New York is closed for business. You can't get a paper or a shoe shine.
You can't send message or ride an elevator or cross the Brooklyn Bridge.
You can't even leave your own building.
So what's the next move, Joe?
Mr. Kelly, if I may speak to you alone.
You can do it, Jack.
I cannot put a price back where it was. There are other considerations.
I get it. You need to save face in front of all these folks. I'm young, not stupid.
Thank you for understanding.
But I got constituents with a legitimate gripe.
What if I reduce the raise by half and get the other papers to do the same? It's a compromise we can all live with.
But you eat our losses. From now on, any papers we can't sell, you buy back. Full price.
What's to stop Newsies from taking hundreds of papers they can't sell? My costs will explode.
No Newsies are gonna break their backs hauling around papers they can't sell. But they can sell a few more and without risk, and they might sell them and your circulation begin to grow. It's a compromise we can all live with.
That's not a bad head you've got on your shoulders.
Deal?
That's disgusting. Deal.
Newsies of New York City, we won!
Governor, this is the talented young man I told you about, Jack Kelly. Pleased to meet you, Jack. I'm told you want to share the carriage ride. May I?
Wow, yes, sir. Working kids of New York City, may I introduce Governor Theodore Roosevelt.
My fellow citizens, today you've demonstrated the power of standing together for what is right. I believe that the future in your hands will be bright and prosperous. And Jack, your drawings, they bring together another matter. Come on out, Casey, your pals are waiting.
I'm Casey, but you can still call me Crutchy. Newsies forever. And look at what I got you. A gift straight from the refuge. Now look who's wearing the handcuffs.
It's Snyder the Spider! Ain't looking so tough now, huh?
Yeah!
Jack, your drawings made an eloquent argument for shutting down the refuge, and be assured that Warden Snyder's abuses will be fully investigated. Officers?
So long, sucker.
Yeah!
Mr. Pulitzer, sir, I have an idea.
Thank you, Governor.
Thank you, Jack, for reminding me to always stand up for justice whenever we can. Good luck to you, son. Newsies forever!
Jack, I just had a brilliant idea. Well, actually, Hannah, my secretary, had a brilliant idea. But I agree. I want you to draw political cartoons for my paper.
Me?
If one of your drawings convinced the governor to close the refuge, what might a daily political cartoon do to expose the dealings in our own government backrooms?
That is a brilliant idea. And you can hire him at double the standard rate.
Well, after the strike aside, probably should be hitting the road to Santa Fe.
My father just hired you as a professional cartoonist, Jack.
What's Santa Fe got that New York ain't? Sandstorms?
Better yet, what's New York got that Santa Fe ain't?
New York's got us, and we're family, and we're begging you to stay.
Wait a minute. Didn't I hear something about the strike being settled? Get back to work!
Cakes for the Newsies! Line up now. These cakes ain't not gonna sell themselves.
What do you say, brother? I got your back. You got mine? Deal?
Deal.
We're always out there carrying the bitter middleman. We're always out there soaking every sucker that we can. Here's the headline: Newsies on a mission, kill the competition, sell the next edition. We'll be out there carrying the bitter. See us out there.
musicals, and I am glad that we were able to do it. Actually, Disney released the licensing for that maybe a couple of years ago, so everybody's doing Newsies, and I'm happy that we got a chance to do it. It's one of the most dynamic shows that I've seen. All right, well, there were a lot of kids in this production. I think we probably handled about 147, 150 kids this year, so thank you. Most of all, I want to thank this whole family that is in this gym today, because we could have never done any of this without you guys. Thank you for stepping up and volunteering in any job that was out there, watching kids, supervising rehearsals, painting the backdrops, and just being everywhere all at once. So thank you so much. I do want to say a few special thank yous. First and foremost, our director, Nicole, who did all the choreography for this musical. She outdoes herself every year. This was amazing. Thank you so much. It was amazing. All right. My co-producers and the folks who have promised me that they will take this over once, our kids graduate here, Jenny Escobar and Nicole Cooper, thank you so much for all your work. I also want to thank a few other people. If you guys can hold your applause for a little bit, I will go through that a little faster. Brian Buren and Michael Miller directed Act 1 and Act 2, and Mrs. Jessica Tuxon, our music director. All of these backdrops were painted by the kids with the help of Michael Miller and Kim Savicki and Holly Pearson, who are somewhere in this audience. The costumes were very much designed and kind of guided by Heather Caldwell and Jennifer Carta. And then nothing in this production happens without, a lot of stuff going on in the backstage and with the tech crew. So special thanks for our tech assistants, Jason Brown, Randy Figueroa, Joe Horgy, and Ali Brown. Our lighting, Scott Pachuca, and then our backstage director, Sophia Brown and Addie Neeson. I also want to say thank you to Lisa Calamaya for her help with the tickets and Jenny Escobar for the flowers. Thank you again for coming, and truly appreciate you all.